Anyway, I thought I would do a very quick little Yubi Tubi and explain to you that I know that today's Wednesday, right, Tink?
Yep.
Yep. I know that we were looking for Tuesday or Wednesday for the budget to be completed, and it should have been. But look, it's the Middle East, all right? You already know nothing happens quickly in the Middle East. That's just the way it goes. That's a fact of the Middle East. You have to respect that. Don't get frustrated. Don't get angry about it. Remove the frustration and replace it with a focus of the truth. Of the truth that they are telling the citizens what is about to happen with their currency, with their monetary reform. The whole world is pouring into Iraq. You don't think that these companies, these countries that are pouring in, know something that you don't know? Of course. So I just want to encourage you. My friend Eddie over there, he was a little disappointed. And he said, Mr. Frank, again, they postponed it. They said that there's, how did he put it, that there are violations. There are violations in the budget. There are what? What does that mean? I can't even define or understand what you're trying to say. Don't worry about it, Eddie. You know very well it's happening. Anything that is happening usually gets some type of a delay. Just wait till it comes to you. And I say the same thing to you, KTFA family. Just relax. Don't worry about it. I know that there are some of you have pending needs for financial gains, for whatever personal reasons, and I wish you well. I pray for you all every day. Hey, listen, speaking of praying, well, I don't know, speaking of praying, but praying in the sense that I don't want any animosity. I don't want one to be disappointed in what I say. So here's what I'm trying to say right now. Remember earlier I told you about this individual that many of you called me and you asked me, Frank, this guy says that it's floating, the Iraqi dinar. Remember that? And I told you, well, if it was, it would be on my website, on my form. I got to thinking, that came across a little bit brash, a little bit conceited, a little bit prideful. To this individual that is saying that there's a float of the Iraqi dinar occurring right now, wherever, all over, I disagree with you, sir. Your family. But brother, I think, in fact, I'm talking to you, sir. Because I've already explained it to our KTFA family, I believe, sir, that what you were trying to say is what we said over a month ago. There is an internal float occurring right now inside of Iraq. I mean, look at what was it, 17, went to 13, and we're hoping to maybe get around 11 or 1,000. That's an internal float inside of Iraq. And we also explained to you that the internal float and external float would be at a 2 to 3% compliance, plus or minus. Remember all that? I believe, sir, that maybe that's what you meant to say. That there's an internal float occurring right now. I agree with you 100%. You say that you're in Iraq. Okay. But I'm actually taking the time to talk to you, to tell you, I don't want you to be disappointed in me. I don't want you to be angry. I have nothing against you. Apparently you have something against me. So therefore I offer you an olive leaf, an olive branch, a peace. And I think that's what you were trying to say. Because, sir, if there was an external float, like, I think maybe they misunderstood you. If there was an external float occurring of the Iraqi dinar right now, it would be in a basket. You know that. You know, it would be in a Middle Eastern basket. But it's not. You can go to the CBI website, you'll see that it's still the same rate. There is no float occurring externally. It's not on Forex, it's not being traded anywhere internationally. We don't see the new small category notes yet. There is no new exchange rate to take it to 1-to-1 to DPEG or 150 to whatever. I believe, sir, that maybe that's what you were trying to say, that there's an internal float. And if that's what you were saying, bravo, I agree with you. But if you were saying that there's an external float going on in a basket, there is no basket, sir. There is no proof on the CBI website that this is occurring. If it wasn't, oh my word, it would be world news. When this thing kicks off, it's going to be world news. Everybody will know. The man on the moon will know about it. The whole world's waiting for this. Isn't that right, Biden? Oh, poor Biden. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I wanted to say to you, sir. Hey, listen, they say that you're in Iraq. May I suggest something? Oh, I'm sorry, too close. I'm sorry. May I suggest something, sir? Go to the ATM machines. Wink, wink. Go to the ATM machines, sir. You live in Iraq. Go to the ATM machines. The ones that are not activated right now, you'll find them internally inside of the bank and externally on the walls of the bank. Well, you know all that already, don't you? Look what it says. Anyways, and you know what? Maybe you can take some pictures and post them. That would really make you look good. Anyways, and here's another idea, sir. Go to any Iraqi bank. They are all now under the control of the CBI, not of Iran. And if you go into a CBI bank and you ask them, hey, listen, you guys are going to be coming out with a new denominations, a smaller category notes, and an exchange rate to match it, they'll say, yeah. Because they're preparing the citizens for this. They tell them constantly every day. I mean, you hear it, you're there, you know it. That's two good suggestions that I would give you. I can give you more if you want, but maybe it's best that I just shut up now and wish you well, sir. And I will offer you this. If anybody else brings me any information about you again, I will simply just, ignore it out of respect for you, because we don't seem to agree on many things. I'm honored that you watch my UB-Tubies. I'm nothing but goodness for you and your family. If you're your wife, if you're married, your children, your grandchildren, if you have any. I want you to prosper. If you believe whatever it is your faith is, I want that faith to be strong inside of you. That faith should bring nothing but love and peace and tranquility, not anger. No, not at all. I'm in a land right now where I see many different types of people. And in my earlier UB-Tubi, I said, if we could just remove the politics, we could all just get along, huh? We could all just love each other. And if we could remove the competition on this investment, I think that it would be a lot better for everybody. So again, I tip my hat to you. I wish you the best. And KTFA family, I've already explained it to you, and I'm explaining it again. And I think it makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. If it was floating, we would see the evidence of it in a way that would be so profound. But it is floating internally. We did teach that last month. Maybe that's what he meant. I don't know. Hey, want to see something cool? I think I can bring it up below. Before I say goodbye to you, let me see. Today we went into deep into Egypt. We went all the way down the what was it? Maybe the Sinai. Is that what it's called?
Yes, Sinai.
Sinai. The Mount. Oh my word! This is where Moses was out there for 40 years. I can't believe what I saw, that they wandered out there. I see the Bedouins, I see their little tents, I see their camels, and I wonder to myself, wow, wow. Moses had his hands filled. It's so hot. And it gets hotter when you're a leader with people that depend on you. But anyways, when we were coming in, we went underneath the Suez Canal. And when we went underneath the Suez Canal, that's also where Moses crossed at one time. He crossed many different areas, not just the Red Sea. But as we were coming in, all of a sudden, boom. Let's see, can you see that, Tink? You can barely
Yes.
see that. That's one. Uh-oh. What's that? Uh-oh. What? Oh, hello. There's that's the Great Pyramid. The three pyramids. And it was quite an impressive sight. They're monstrous. They're big. And tomorrow my wife and I will be visiting that in the Sphinx, and we're going to. It came back on. Well, God bless you, dear friend, over there in Iraq, and I hope we made peace, and I wish you well. And family, I'm going to go ride a camel. God bless you. Bye-bye. Sweet Allah.